Casually explained. This guy's a bit hit and miss for me, but let's check him out.
The biggest websites in the world and is more popular than ever. And as
Germany and France, 2 cases. Pretty sure, like, even if any of us got the virus, we would probably be fine, right? The people who pass out or pass from it are usually people with complications already, or tiny kids.
Been there almost every day for more than 10 years because I can't regulate my own behavior. I often see people either confused as to how the website works or unfamiliar with common etiquette.
He's explaining
that they really
Reddit
need to know in order to fit in. And I want to make a bit of a guide. So let's start, of course, with the obvious: how do you navigate Reddit? Now, you might notice that over here there's a search bar in the upper right side of the website, but it's important to note that the search bar is purely for aesthetic purposes and serves no actual function.
That's true.
There's in fact currently no way of finding things on Reddit. The good news is that if you'd like to view a post you've already seen before, you can simply go to the front page and they'll all be there. Next, as you can see, I have the default subreddits along the top, and these individual subreddits act as filters to categorize posts on the website. So if you're into movies, you can go to r/movies. If you're into gaming, you can go to r/gaming. Or if you're into volunteering for children with disabilities, you can become a moderator at r/funny. Now, when it comes to how to use the website, instead of making content, there are several advantages to maximizing your time lurking and never really posting anything. Take me, for example. I now know a small number of incorrect facts about an extremely large number of things. But in contrast, by posting and commenting on Reddit, you're able to accumulate what's called karma. It's basically a virtual tally of the amount of time people have upvoted your submissions. Now, the first way to get more karma is by commenting on a post. And the good news is that pretty much every thread follows the same formula, so I'll let you know what to expect to get you started. A really witty and clever comment that you thoroughly enjoyed, only to be ruined by an unending rambling of edits as the person
for the gold, kind stranger,
and slowly descends into insanity. This is the
I fucking hate when people do this.
Online equivalent of going to a Kanye concert. A concise and exhaustive summary of the topic at hand.
I hate when people go like, well, this blew up my online box. Huh, never expected my most upvoted comment ever to be about my hemorrhoids. Haha. Well, it's still a victory, I guess. Edit. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. I tip my fedora to you, you magnificent bastard, you. Oh, Reddit speak is the worst, dude.
Brilliantly researched from someone who knows a lot about the subject. A reply to that comment pointing out how everything they just said was completely wrong. A comment that references a Reddit in-joke or meta post. Common ones you can throw out in any situation to get upvotes are Jolly Ranchers, Doritos, Cumbox, Coconut, Today
What's
You,
with
Tomorrow
the box?
Me, 7 out of 10 with rice, Banana for scale, or I also choose this guy's dead wife. A link to a related subreddit that you already know, or a hyperlink to an XKCD comic titled Relevant. An extremely specific anecdote that relates perfectly to the main post that seems almost too good.
There's a post that contains like basically every Reddit comment meme ever. Does anyone have it?
To be true until you're right at the end when you remember the fact that in 1998 The Undertaker threw mankind off Hell in a Cell and plummeted 16 feet through an announcer's table. The 69 Gambit, wherein a top comment saying nice is followed by dozens of comments replying to it also saying
you know what?
Nice.
Okay, you know what the cringiest thread is on Reddit? It's when someone quotes a song because it's relevant for whatever reason. They quote a part of the song, but then immediately after the next guy replies to his comment and continues the song, and so the next guy shows up and continues the song, and now you've got a line of 10 idiots just quoting a song. Like, why are you doing this? We all know the song. We can Google the lyrics if we need to. You don't need to like, how long are you gonna go? Are you gonna finish the song? The whole thing? When are you done? You know? It's the same when you look in the comments for a video and someone quotes the favorite part of the video. And then immediately after, someone else quotes like the reply to that thing. And then immediately after, someone else replies how the video and then you've got one long thread of a bunch of idiots just reciting the video. We were all there. We saw the video. You don't need to do that.
The comment will have a few hundred upvotes except for one that will be at -3,000. A novelty account that actually contributes in a meaningful way, and every time they appear you click on their account to see if they've been able to transfer their talents to something else because you know they deserve better than this. And a terrible pun thread where everyone gets pity karma. Okay, so the second way to accrue Reddit karma is by submitting a post to a subreddit of your choosing.
r/cat standing up. Every comment is a cat and other comments get banned. Really?
And of course, when making a submission, it's important to know your audience. Now, a lot of people criticize Reddit as being predominantly male, but if you go to the front page, it's almost always filled with big titties. With that said, if you're not familiar with an individual subreddit, it can be hard to know the exact demographics. As an example, if you go to r/teenagers, it's mostly memes made by white kids in high school who want to get laid. But if you go to r/blackpeople Twitter, as you might expect, it's exactly the same thing. As for the individual subreddits, you need to know what they're about, and I wrote about 80 of these, but then decided to cut them down to the most popular ones because I had a bit of a crisis that I made it that far. r/awe is where you post a picture of the kitten you rescued from the side of the road after you flew to Hong Kong and saved it from the tyranny of Activision Blizzard. r/makeup addiction is for makeup and makeup tutorials. r/relationship advice is for breakups and breakup tutorials. Unpopular opinion is for popular opinions. r/funny links you to your Facebook feed.
Hold on. He had, oh my goodness, he had actual posts here. I must see. I hate doggo speak so much. Reddit culture is cringy. If your first language is English, you have no excuse for not being able to distinguish. Yeah, wow. Crazy. What a crazy unpopular opinion.
Opinion is for popular opinions. r/funny links you to
Where's
your
livestream fail?
Bodybuilding is for looking at juicy dudes hit a rear glute spread. Finally, some good content. r/pics is for creative writing. Formula One makes you want to buy a Mercedes. Shower thoughts is for copy pasting something you read in the comments section earlier. 3D printing is literally the opposite of printing money. r/videos is where I go to remember the good old days. r/Tinder is guys who picked karma over the possibility of love. Watch it for the plot is only for the most detail-oriented movie connoisseurs. r/trees is a subreddit dedicated to preventing deforestation. Old school cool is for black and white bikini pictures of your mom. Earth porn, history porn, human porn, and of course animal porn all have cool pictures that you can send to your colleagues. Male living space is where you go to flex your $5,000 memes chair in the 31st floor penthouse you rent furnished in your second year of college. Male fashion advice and r/streetwear is for when you can't afford to move out, but you can afford a $5,000 outfit. Ask Reddit is where people you didn't ask answer a question you didn't come up with. Gone Wild
that is so true.
Am I the assholes to get validation for only seeing things from your own perspective? r/politics is the same thing. r/upvoted not because girl, but because it is very cool. However, I do concede that I did initially click because girl is for any activity done by a hot girl. Futurology is for things Elon Musk said he'll do. Today I learned is for things you'll forget tomorrow.
I'm subscribed to Futurology, and let me just tell you, this is Futurology. It's a thread that's like, wow, epic new nano micro tube technology, super mega ultra bots are able to repair any wound in less than 10 minutes by application of this and blah and that. And you're like, oh my god, the future is now. This is going to be so cool. And then the first comment on every Futurology thread is like, okay, so let me just clarify something. Okay, we're not actually going to be able to use ultra mega super nano tube robot micro things to clean our wounds. But researchers have tried in an isolated case on mice that were only fed beans for the entirety of their life and only got hit by falling from the 5th floor and landing on the ribcage. It worked in one of those scenarios. So there is a possibility. And you're like, oh my god, come on, dude.
Forget tomorrow. r/movies is for Disney, Sony, and Universal's marketing department. Explain Like I'm 5 is for massively underestimating how dumb 5-year-olds are. Ask Science is for left bracket, removed right bracket. r/seduction is if you want to become an Omega pussy slayer right before college starts. And r/anime IRL is for people with the same intentions. Life pro tips is for little known real life pro gamer strategies like go to class and drink water. r/music is for posting songs by lesser known artists such as Arctic Monkeys, Daft Punk, Queen, Tame Impala, and Gorillaz. Mildly interesting actually completely delivers. And again, that's just the main
That is a good Reddit.
There's thousands more, but they're pretty much all Instagram memes. So at this point, it's pretty natural to ask, all right,
Shut up,
I've been
woman.
here for years,
Sit down
posting
right there.
every
Shut
day
up.
and commenting on thousands of pieces of content, just like you said. What can I do with all my Reddit karma? And that's a great question. Now, once you've had your fill on Reddit, you might say to yourself,
how much karma do you guys have? Who has the most karma in here?
Okay, I'd like to go now, but unfortunately, one of the worst parts of going on Reddit is that you can't get off. Not figuratively, of course, half the website is porn, but in the literal sense, because even if you close the browser window and pick up your phone, muscle memory will cause you to immediately reopen the app. And once you've reached this point, I'm afraid it's too late. You've been assimilated.
I do this
You'll
with
start
Twitter
to notice that you're indifferent to everything before Super Nintendo and hate everything after Bakugan. You're nostalgic for Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball Z, and any of the Pokemon up to Ruby and Sapphire, and nothing makes you angrier than Fortnite, TikTok, and rich people. You work in IT and do development on the side, as in you built your own computer once. You have anxiety and mild depression, but haven't tried fixing it, and you're in love with Keanu Reeves and Henry Cavill until a month from now when they make a small mistake. Now all your real-life conversations start with, so I was reading this article, but you really mean you skimmed the headline and read the comments section. You'd rather give out your social security number than your username, and despite your best efforts to resist it, every time you see the next global calamity gracing the world news, you hang your head in shame, clench your fist, and whisper, "We did it, Reddit."
Fuck me. Pretty good. It started kind of low pace. I was like, oh my god, he's just actually just explaining Reddit. But it was pretty funny towards the end. Thank you. I'll check it out. Downvote farmers. I only have 9.3k post karma. Post karma.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. After being on Reddit for 8 years. But I have 36,000 comment karma. I'm more of a commenter and less than a thread maker. I was browsing Wall Street Bets the other day and someone pointed out that some people, okay, so in case you guys didn't know, with the new virus hitting, some people bought puts because the market's going down, right? Okay, so like the stock market is crashing because of the uncertainty of the virus, and some people are shorting that. So some people are literally investing in the virus, meaning there are people out there sitting, being like, "Go virus, go, kill more people." Which, you know, is actually not a... It's not a very rare thing, I suppose, to be investing in other people's misfortune. Happens all the time. Lots of people make lots of money during wars, etc. But, yeah. I didn't short the stock market, so I can still root for humanity. Anyway, I found this. Every Reddit comment ever. And frankly, I did not see that coming. I literally came here to say this, but boy, that escalated quickly. So to the top with this. Sorry, to the top with you. Lost it at, this is why we can't have nice things. And then my faith in humanity was restored. My mind blown and manly tears were shed. Well said. As an American, I can confirm this gem has just won the internet and is doing it right. Just saying, I know that feel, bro. And while that was a risky click, this post was a 9 out of 10, 11 out of 10 with rice. Would read again. Oh, I see what you did there and it feels good, man. You're doing God's work, son. I laughed way harder than I should have at your list that seems legit and totally nailed it. You, I like you. You magnificent bastard, you, sir, are so brave, a gentleman and a scholar. And seeing how you are a Redditor for 4 years, this checks out. So I'll allow it. Oh my, I can't. It's like, oh, you're not original making these jokes. So just stop doing it.
By far the most advanced scam I've ever encountered.
Yeah. OEP 34 months smiley face. NymN in the chat. Thank you so much, dude. Nicholas 2, thank you for the half year. Enjoy new sub badge. Nidu-san, thank you as well for the half year. EasyLP 20 months says, I've got coronavirus because I... Oh yeah, I read that one already. Okay. Mine, hold on. Oh wait, that is the one I was reading. Okay, that's the link you sent me. To be fair, the same shit is typed in Twitch. Yeah, it's true across internet. It's just some of them are... Here's the thing, okay? If someone is copy-pasting memes on Twitch, I feel like they're aware that it's copy pasta. Everyone knows that it's copy pasta. If I see you guys, you know, copy, I know that you guys... But I feel like a lot of the comments people on Reddit make, they feel like they thought of it themselves. And I feel like they're being unique and clever about it, you know? They're being all smug about it. Which is different from Twitch. I also really hate Twitter memes. And I especially hate the one that's like... I even tweeted about this because I hated it so much. This one, where people go, no one. ... Literally no one. ... Absolutely no one whatsoever. Me. Fortnite, kinda fun though. I don't know what the fuck they say on the joke, but oh my god. This one, I hate this meme so much. It's the worst. Just just do this. Just do that, you know? It's not funnier because you added all that shit before. As a matter of fact, it's worse. Just do that.